Good evening, School District of Indian River County. This is your Superintendent, Dr. Moore, here with reflections on our first day. And let me begin this conversation by telling you 12 hours ago today at 5:30 a.m. I had the opportunity to be at one of our bus depots and wish our bus drivers an outstanding day as they moved on out after being at home for 5.5 months. So it was an exciting day 12 hours ago. And as we move throughout the course of the day, I'm excited to present that we had a great first day of school. When it comes to transportation, we were concerned about the number of students that would be on buses. I'm happy to report there were no buses that had over 25 students. We will continue the routes and times. We will do a little bit better on some of our arrival and dismissal times. We'll make sure that we're at every stop when we're supposed to be at every stop and wait until that time expires before moving to the next stop. But overall, in terms of transportation, it was a great first day. We will continue to evaluate the numbers of students that are on buses as we move throughout the next 2 weeks. So there'll be no changes of time at this particular moment. As we know, ridership traditionally increases over the course of the first 2 weeks of schools. But continue to check back to our website. We will be making changes at the end of the 2-week period as it relates to time to ensure that we're getting all of our students to school at the same time. When you're looking at our instructional models, all 3 models were delivered today. We will go over some technology spikes or concerns and give you some information in order to ensure that that continues to go smoothly. Had the opportunity to view some online instruction today, as well as brick and mortar. Excited to report that the face coverings at our large schools, our high schools, my observations were the students were very willing to adhere to the procedures in classrooms. Everything looked good in terms of social distancing, as well as the opportunity to wear masks when social distancing wasn't possible. We just need to continue to reinforce that message for all of our students and continue to encourage that message as we move into the next several weeks. So please take that time to debrief with your son or daughter today, ensuring that they continue to build the endurance to wear a mask to ensure that we're move away from this COVID reality. Also, technology, there were some reported concerns regarding password reset as well as domain errors. Now, this is a slide to give you just a little bit more of additional information as it relates to those. You'll see here as it relates to passwords, there is a number for you to call, 772-564-3051. If you're having that password issue, please call that number so we can assist you and get you the information as it relates to the password so you can get logged on. Domain errors. If you would like to resolve that domain area, having the opportunity to pull into one of our school campus and parking lots to connect to our Wi-Fi, and that would allow the password, enter your password, and that would allow the domain issue to correct itself. So if you're having that domain error pop up, that may be a very quick solution, finding yourself in one of our parking lots where you can connect to our Wi-Fi. Once you're on our Wi-Fi, we'll be able to upload the information that we need to that specific computer in order to ensure that the domain area is no longer an issue. As we continue to work through technology in this new reality, please, that hotline, 772-564-3051, it was open this previous weekend. We took over 85 calls. We're excited to be available to those families at that time. And we continue to be available 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. There were a steady number of calls today. We're looking forward to addressing those concerns as they come. The anticipated number of calls was not what we thought it was going to be, was actually less, but still we were available and handled the calls as they came in. The Tech Depot, also very important information. It is available tomorrow 8 to 10 a.m. and then Thursdays 3 to 5 p.m. That is for laptop exchange or laptops that aren't functioning properly. If you have any of our materials that aren't working correctly, that would be the opportunity to visit the address listed on the screen, also on our website for you to come in, make that exchange so you have the materials and resources that you have. As you debrief with your son or daughter today, it's important to follow up with your principal and or teacher. And we want to ensure that our principals have the ability to respond to any concerns or questions that you have. This is a new reality. These are new instructional models. There is a number of new routines in our school. I had the opportunity to visit 5 different schools, and it was a very different first day of school in comparison to any other school year. Looking at the routines, how do you social distance when walking in lines, the frequency in which you use the hand sanitizer, mask pass, all information that's being provided to our students so they understand the new systems and routines that we have in our classrooms to ensure that we continue to be safe for all of the individuals within our school campuses. As a reminder, when you wake up in the morning, always have that conversation with your son or daughter. How do you feel today? If you are experiencing a symptom, please stay home. We all need to do our part to protect the environments within our schools. We did have students who stayed home today. They made the effort of calling and letting us know, and we appreciate that for taking that step. Same thing with faculty. We are the one district saying, hey, we'll provide you those 2 days. We'll connect you with the health department to ensure through this new partnership with them, we'll get you a rapid test so we can get you the information and support that you need as it relates to your health and COVID, while at the same time having a clear understanding when it is safe to return to work. So this is a very, very successful first day. We continue to reflect and modify. One of the things that we'll be doing in the coming days is asking for your input from a district perspective. We know regardless of the option that you are in, we want your feedback. So you'll be receiving a survey from me specific, or through Focus, specific to the option in which you have selected to provide feedback on what you are experiencing, what your son or daughter is telling you, so we can be informed. Our role is to continue to support you and continue to create absolutely meaningful instructional opportunities within each of those 3 options. You selected those options because you felt that was what was right for your son or daughter. And we're not done at the end of the first day, and thank you very much. It's time to move on. It's continuing to ensure that we're problem solving to provide the highest quality education possible. And we need your input to do so. So look out for those surveys. Please give us that information so we can continue to improve the quality of education within each of those 3 models. I cannot thank all of you enough for your flexibility, your patience, your understanding as we move through a new reality across our country. And checking with other school districts throughout the day, very proud of what we were able to deliver today, and even more excited about the work that lies ahead. So outstanding first day, opportunities to improve. We will continue to make those modifications. Thank you for all that you do. Our teachers, our bus drivers, our faculty and staff, our tech department, from a district system perspective, absolutely outstanding effort to be in service and support of our students in a really bold and courageous way. Thank you for your support, and we continue to provide you and your family with world-class education here in the school district of Indian River County. Thank you, and have a great day.